I'm Dorielle.
I'm Alex, and today we're reacting to CIX and their new song Jungle. We've never actually reacted to them before, but we really like what we've seen of them so far. And
I love the first.
Finally having a comeback. Yeah. Happy that JINYOUNG is back in health, you know?
Yeah, poor thing. To protect him. He's just a baby.
Yeah. So let's see what they do.
Yes.
What they do.
It looks gross.
Right? I remember liking the teaser. We're a little late, so I don't remember exactly. But
I've seen like a GIF, I think.
Oh.
Oh! That feels gross!
You said go for the gold.
Oh, look, it's
Voldemort here.
Voldemort. That breathing is stressing me out. Ooh.
Oh.
This is disturbing. I like it. Artistic. Church organ. What the hell is that? Cult? Some rituals happening, child. Stuck in there.
I'm not ready for that.
The ceiling is so cool. I want to touch it. Hello.
So we're the rapper.
Sir. I'm here, Dana. You sing! Oh my god, that's a lot of arrows in there. They're underneath the boat. They're underneath water. What is this? Is that JINYOUNG?
This whole thing inspired by that part in Pirates of the Caribbean. Skeletons in water.
Oh! I didn't feel that. Oh, this color. He's fucking.
Y'all tried it.
Y'all tried with the
run.
That's the run. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
What the hell?
He blonde in the stage.
That's what I said. Remember, I was like, why is he blonde now? You're like, he wasn't in the. I'm like, oh, he's blonde. You're like, not in this video. And I was like, well, that's rude. That's rude.
Well.
What the hell was that?
Many a thought on that.
Many a thought. Go ahead. I'm shook.
First of all, that video was really cool. It had like, it was really like dark and kind of edgy and just like had all sorts of imagery going on that I really enjoyed. The gold was so cool, like him coming out of that gold. And
I
like,
was disgusted.
The skeletons and the cool ceilings and all the things. I have no idea what any of it meant. If it meant anything.
Were we making a sacrifice? Were we part of a beautiful?
But I thought it looked cool. And you don't usually see something that dark in K-pop anymore, which I appreciate.
I know, it used to be a lot darker.
Yeah.
It used to be like a thing.
Similar to this song, I think, in that...
Sorry, that's the part.
A more sparse kind of building kind of song like this is not as common anymore. Like, I feel like Infinite used to do that a lot. A lot of groups around that time used to do that.
Beast.
Yeah, but... I don't know. I don't know if it had a strong enough like melody or anything for me. Right. And that's the thing. Even with those songs back in the day, I liked a lot of them, but I don't know if I always listened to them because they took a while to get going. You know.
Right.
So they were good, but they didn't always hit exactly for me. And I thought this about some of their other songs too. The production is good, but it sometimes is doing a little too much for me. I'm just like, I don't know what you're trying to do with this. Like. It's just not committing
to one thing, so it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, or it's just not melodic in a way.
Yeah, I felt that.
But they had melodic part. Like I don't know, it's not unmelodic. It's just I don't know if it fully. I'm like, oh, I want to listen to that all the time, you know. But it was cool. It was cool. It was a vibe.
Yeah.
So.
No, I totally agree. I think that it was hard to find a groove, to find something to hang on to melodically in music, especially in pop music specifically, in mainstream music. You really need something that's reoccurring to really anchor yourself to, even if it changes each time. It's happened many times in K-pop. We've all been down this road before, but to this time it didn't. The only thing that was repetitive was the and the which scared the crap out of us every time. I don't know why we were unsettled, but like, so just to have that with no like dance breakdown that was like loud, like it didn't have any sort of like really big swell in music to a crescendo. It never really had a climax.
Yeah, I thought it was
just had anti-climaxes after anti-climaxes. It kind of always subverted it.
Yeah.
Which is a stylistic choice, you know.
I think a lot of their songs, as I was saying, subvert a lot of what you think it will do a lot of the time, and sometimes that works really well, and other times I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I find because they've done, if you guys know more of their music, they've done the louder banger songs. Like, I love their song Numb. I love their song, that was their first comeback. I love their song, what was it? Blackout. Blackout is very weird in that way. It subverts what you think is going to happen, but it still has the climax.
Yeah, no, it has.
Where this one didn't really have it, so it's kind of like disorienting.
Yeah.
But maybe upon second, third, fourth listen, it won't. I mean, we're gonna watch stages probably, so we'll probably get used to it then. But yeah, without it, with all the imagery going on, I felt very like dreamlike. Like I was just kind of like, is this a nightmare? I wasn't anxious though. It wasn't a bad nightmare. It was more like a, this is dark. Where am I? Time to wake up. You know, you're like, oh, I don't know about that. Yeah.
Yes.
It could get worse. I love that they were under a boat, though, underwater.
So
that was really cool. I didn't even think about the skeletons from Pirates. That's awesome.
I'm always referencing that, but that part's just really
so fucking cool.
Impactful. So.
It is. But yeah, I agree though. I love the color palette, love the textures, loved just the choices of use of fire and paint and water and lights. It's just everything was so like beautifully artistically done. It reminded me a little bit of A Flower by Sia.
Oh yeah.
That music video, not the song. But it was haunting like that. It was very like dark like that and artistic and abstract. So I really like that.
Yeah.
Overall.
I want to say also, I really actually liked the vocals on it. I feel like they have very strong vocalists in it. The two really tall ones were usually blonde. Like, they have very strong vocalists. And then the rapper, like, really went off on it. I appreciate that. And
he sang a little bit.
Right?
Delicious. And I love JINYOUNG's tone. Not to be disrespectful to anybody, but he was very young in 101, and I appreciate, what I really love about what 101 did for him was him debuting in this group after 101 with all that experience. The power, the evolution, his vocal tone, he knows what to do with it now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they didn't give him a ton to do. before. So now that he's a center and has more opportunity, it's delicious. I love his tone now. Like I think we in previous in one-on-one comebacks we were like, we like his tone, but he needs more.
Yeah, they need more power. They need more refinement.
Right, and now he really just attacks it, and he's very confident. I love that, the presence. So that, along with the other vocalists, is just delicious.
Yeah.
And then the rapper's tone too. I love it. I just love all of it. It's so listening to them together, just listening to their music is just very pleasing because their voices sound so good together. Their company grouped them very well together for their vocal tone. Just the music they make, the layers they have, the harmonies they throw in all over the place. Because you're right, they use their vocals very well. The harmonies they throw in all over their songs. I just listen to them and will randomly hear something new. Delicious. They're very versatile in that way. So yeah, I'm just all to say, like, I'm happy they're making music. They models, but also they making music, and the music is good.
Yeah.
It's good to listen to. So who knows? Maybe we'll, like, by this time next week we'll be like, yeah, I know every part of this song and it's not jarring at all. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
It was a lot on first listen.
It was.
But we enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed it as well, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Happy K-popping!